You ever wonder about, case capacity, how close you are to um, compressed loads, things like that? Now, my biggest one is 300 blackout. Especially with subsonics, seating depth. How deep is too deep? Especially with cast bullets. Data we're running off of, go by weight, isn't almost always isn't for the bullets we're casting. Even the cast bullet stuff, we may be using someone else's mold. Like this 225 grain NOE mold. Yeah, it's similar to, but not the same as uh, like the Lee. There's no boat tail. Uh, it's supposedly 5 grains lighter. Look at this. It is basically the same length as the brass, maybe a touch longer. Uh, and like that last driving band, I'm having to seat them a little deeper to get, you know, somewhat reliable functionality. And I'm having better luck with these subsonics than those supersonics, probably because of the difference in the profile. But anyway, I'm sitting around here loading up these supers. I was thinking about the subs and going, wouldn't it be nice to know if you're getting close? And it dawned on me, we do this. We'll slot a piece of brass to see our seating depth. And then we guesstimate off that. Well, this is the second one of these I made because the first one was only slotted down, enough to see the supers, and then had to reslot it to see, the bottom of the subs below, and it got a little wide, and the neck tension definitely diminished to where, I mean, especially with powder coating, get some sticktivity here, and you run it in your seating die, and the seating stem will grip a little bit, and pull it up randomly a little bit. So once that's that tension's gone, all bets are out the window. So what I did was I dug it out of the scrap bin and I did this. I took some clear packing tape, flipped one, backed it up so there's no adhesive on the inside, taped it up, and now I've got a viewing window. So, yeah, got that, and there's plenty of, gap there. But here's the thing. Okay, I measured out, the minimum right here, 10 grains with SOCOM for now. Just as because it has a high maximum listed, which is not subsonic, but this is for 220 grain. Sierra Match Kings. These don't have a boat tail, so yeah. Let me. I do the. I use this to put it at what I'm seating them at in my seating die, because like I said, there's just not enough tension there to make it accurate in seating die. So I get it rough. That's about right. Come on. Might actually need to turn on. Come on. Having a problem here. There we go. Level it up. Okay, I can see where my powder is. Plenty of room. At 10 grain. You can see I have to go just beyond that to get some reliability. Now, it lists up to 14.4 grain. Like I said, that's around 1,350 feet per second or something. But let's see. All right, 14.4. Now, they used to put a C next to compressed load in the Shooter's World books, but they're not now. And, well, let's see what happens now. There's the level. Let me get this a little bit focused. All right. Well, I haven't gone to where my seating depth normally is. And we are bottomed out. So, yeah. It would be quite compressed. Because, let's see, 2.236 COAL, and I've been going 2.190. So, yeah, 45 thousandths? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking danger, Will Robinson. So yeah, I think this is going to prove to be highly useful and good for safety because, you know, we're dealing with some unknowns, and this right here would be unknown if I would retain all my fingers or my face. You know, it could definitely do some damage. So, yeah, figured I would put this out there for people to take a look at. It's easy, it's cheap, virtually free, and could definitely save some body parts, if not a life. Now, the Lovex data lists Buffalo rifle, 300 blackout, 147 grain bullet, where this is 145. They don't list manufacturer of the bullet. They list 17.7. They say it's a compressed load. And, well, yeah. That's a touching. This is an extruded powder. What length are they saying? Oh, they list in millimeters, so 57.40 millimeter COAL. I'd have to do a conversion, roll that in. But yeah, about a 2.0. You're lightly compressed. Yeah, but that is for they claim 1,903 feet per second. So yeah, it's as close to possible, depending on your chamber. Yeah, but I'm not so sure it'll do any good in mine. Maybe eventually, probably try it. See how compressed it actually comes out to being. Of course, the case may have a little flex if you try, really seeing how compressed, but yeah, it's got enough where it grips. So, yeah, figured I would throw that in there for an idea. And yeah. All right, well, I'll leave you with that. God bless. See ya.